view yourself as a spiritual seeker or someone who is searching for awakening or enlightenment, I'm going to help you to end the search because the goal isn't to keep searching endlessly, to keep looking. The goal is to become clear and to become enlightened, as you might call it. But that's the thing, you don't become enlightened. The key is to get clear on what you are and what you are not. So we'll start with what you're not because you probably already know this in some form, but you are not your body. You are not a mind. You are not thoughts. You are not beliefs. You are not the personality or identity that you call yourself. You are not your role, your experiences. You are not an object. You are not physical. The list can go on, but I think you get the picture. And when you are ruling out all of these things that you are not, then if you're none of those things, then what are you? So, what you are, it can't really be named or identified with words, but we'll call it formless awareness. And that formless awareness, it pervades everything, it is everything. So, as this formless awareness that is everything, you already are whole, you're already complete, you're already awakened, you're already enlightened, whatever you want to call it, you already are that. So there is no separate entity or person who is searching for enlightenment because that separate self doesn't exist. Remember, you are formless awareness that pervades everything. So the one who was searching was a phantom. It was a collection of thoughts, a collection of beliefs, a collection of ideas that you weren't awakened. So you needed to change something or shift something in order to attain something, we'll call it enlightenment. But that's just, it's not your truth because you can't attain what you already are. You can be it, but you can't attain it because you are it. So when you see this clearly, when you really know this, the search falls away because not because you've given up, but because you're already home. You already are what you were searching for. So there's nothing left to chase, there's nothing missing, there's nothing to add. The piece that you've been looking for is that has been there all along. And it's funny because when you realize that you are not the separate self, that it was the belief in the separate self that kept all this going, then it's really the search is over. And from this perspective, life, it still unfolds. You still notice thoughts, you still notice the body moving, doing things, experiences still happen, emotions still happen, but you don't mistake them for you or what you are. You stay as the unchanging presence in which all of it appears. And that is the freedom of being. It's freedom from the imaginary seeker who was always longing for some sort of revelation or finding or looking for something. So, really, the invitation is simple. It's to stop looking out there, to stop using the mind or thinking that you are the mind to search for something that you already are. Just rest in the knowing of your true nature that you are already that. And once you see it, you can't lose it. It can't go anywhere. You can't lose your being. Um, so you can't become what you already are. You can simply be it, see it clearly, and the search is over.